And welcome back, everyone, once again to the Diecast Dude Racing Network. You're watching the Survivor Series Group 6 on the track on this Saturday evening here at the Diecast Dude Racing Network. Let's meet these drivers for Group 6. Starting on the front row in the number 22 Dodge Charger Drift, it's going to be Cash Money. And alongside Cash Money will be Ned Mundson in the number 32 Porsche Taycan Turbo. Both drivers first times to the channel. Here's another newcomer to the channel in the number 3 position. It will be number 3 in the Honda Civic Type R. It's Jeff from Jefe Speedway. And in the number 4 position will be Mr. Darq in the number 13 Corvette Grand Sport. He's no newcomer to the channel. He's been around and he's been there. He knows the lay of the land. He'll have a slight advantage on these newcomers. And everyone is eager to get going. Group 6 at the top of the mountain, ready to go, ready to race. They've got 4 laps, just 4 laps to get it done. The top 2 drivers, they will be moving on to the Dodge Barrel Round. The first lap will have Cash Money on the inside of the front row, and it'll be Ned Mundson on the outside. As they are down and away, Cash Money gets an early lead through the chicanes and into the open track. Everybody else giving chase, but Cash Money checking out as he's through the 270 and into the home straightaway for an 11.328. That's a fast mark. Ouch, ouch, ouch again. Mr. Darq coming through the intersection like a bull in a china shop, slamming into the 32 and the 22. We want to keep those cars as clean as possible, especially those drivers trying to move on and get into that winner's lot right there. Those are drivers advancing to the Dodge Barrel Round. And here we see Cash Money in the Survivor Series instant replay. He was smooth as you like through turn 3, turn 4, home stretch, check, check, and check. Respectable time, 11.328, check. He checks all the boxes, and after race number 1, he's going to be your early leader. Again, he will set the mark at 11.320 for the fastest lap. These drivers going for the 2 bonus points for the fastest lap. A lot of times that can make or break a driver's success in getting to the next round. We're all set to go. We're back at the top of the mountain for race number 2. Jeff, he'll be in that Honda Civic Type R on the inside. He'll have Cash Money on the outside. Cash Money in that Dodge Charger Drift through the divided 180, and he's into the open track lightning quick before everybody. He spins around, slows down. Can Jeff catch him? Here comes Jeff through the 270. It won't be enough. And in reverse, posting a 12.383 is Cash Money, and he will win his 2nd race in a row. Coming out of turn 3, it looked like he was going to have some trouble. He was in reverse. Let's take one more look at it. They come into the divided 180 through the chicanes and into the open track. He was running smooth from the inside lane. Car went to the top. He went down, spins it around, and I thought right here Jeff was going to catch him, but apparently it was just a flex. It was a power move that he can win in forward, he can win in reverse, as you see him waving out of the windshield, and again posting a 12.383, not as fast as the first lap, but still pretty quick. And with 2 wins in a row and 10 points, Cash Money, your leader after 2 races. Ned Mundson, he'll be right back there, but he's a little bit back. It's going to be bunched up between 2, 3, and 4. We'll start lap 3. Mr. Darq makes his way to the front of the field. He'll start on the inside. Jeff, he'll start on the outside. That Honda Civic Type R has had a tough go of it so far, getting pushed around. Right now getting pushed by Cash Money as they both push past Mr. Darq, and Cash Money pushes Jeff around, and Cash Money takes the lead through the 270, and they're into the final home stretch. This time Jeff in reverse, and it will be Cash Money winning his 3rd race in a row. Mr. Darq, again, not taking too kindly to that. That Corvette's going to start getting crunched up. The aerodynamics are not going to work on this track if you keep on smashing it up. As we see, he had the lead right into the open track, but Cash Money, he caught the draft. He pushed Jeff along and then pushed him around. He saw the weakness, pounced, took advantage. I thought Mr. Darq was going to challenge for second. He runs into the fence. That's why he is so far behind. Jeff again in reverse, and it is Cash Money winning his third race in a row with a 12.203. He is keeping it consistent. We've not seen a driver sweep all 4 races on the channel yet. Closest we came was in our first modified diecast series tournament. Grumpy Cloud held a 3-race win streak before DNFing on race number 4. So we'll see how it goes this time. Cash Money will have his work cut out for him. He will be in the back row. It will be Ned Mundson on the inside in that Porsche. It will be Mr. Darq trying once again on the outside, but the Dodge Charger Drift and the Porsche Taycan Turbo are taking off, and they are gone. Mr. Darq is still back there. Here comes Ned Mundson into the home straightaway. He had nobody behind him. Cash Money was back there, but just not enough. Cash Money doesn't get the 4 wins in a row. He'll finish second in that lap. Mr. Darq will get the DNF in lap 4. Tough go of it for the dubious diecast team, and there he is right there. Mr. Darq watching his driver, shaking his head, knowing that they didn't put their best foot forward. I think that's the first time they failed to qualify out of the opening preliminary rounds. That team will be back for sure. As we see the Porsche Taycan driven by Ned Mundson, he gets across the finish line with the 11.777. So it won't be the fastest lap, but the win will propel him into that Dodge Barrel round, that coveted top 2 spot. And there we see, after 4 laps and your fastest lap by Cash Money, it's Cash Money and Ned Mundson moving on to the Dodge Barrel round out of Group 6. Jeff, Mr. Darq, they won't make it this time. We will jump up to the top of the mountain to the garage and make sure everyone passes that very coveted post-race inspection. Drivers have to make sure that those cars are legal from the start to the finish, no tweaking, and they look like they are on their way out of here and into the Dodge Barrel round. Time for Jeff and Mr. Darq to head on out of here. It's time to get this show ended for the day. Cash Money, Ned Mundson, they round out Group C. That is going to be a tough Group C with Ali DeVry and Flip. Group D is all that's left, and we will wrap it up in the next coming weeks with Group 7 right there. We'll see them next week. Until then, I'm your host, Diecast Dude Racer. We'll see you next week, folks.